Hi, I'm Melissa Ricos, and I'm the Community Manager for Southern Pine Apartments.
What do you do to train and educate your employees?
So I have actually been the leasing consultant, the assistant manager, and the community manager at my time at Southern Pine. So I feel like that does add a layer of knowledge to my training procedures that I do. I do like to sit down with each of my employees during the training process and the new hire process to make sure that they can, number one, see what I am doing, but also have the opportunity to either write down any steps in the training process and also practice it themselves with me being there. For maintenance, we do have a whole entire Grace Hill program, which kind of goes through different maintenance procedures. This is also for the office as well. Our maintenance supervisor, Jordan, is very hands-on, and he will go through the processes with the maintenance team, whether it's groundskeeping or housekeeping, all the way up into his maintenance tech. For us in the office, we do also have a leasing training binder, which is really nice to refer back to for any training purposes.
Give me an example of what you do to retain your residents.
Resident retention is super important within the property management industry. Something that I really like to do to ensure that our residents feel at home and welcome and want to continue to call Southern Pine home is resident events. I think it's a really great way for our residents to connect with other residents, but also with the office and the staff. Something that we like to do is our annual pool party. This is the biggest resident event that we host each year. It is super fun, really engaging. Our residents get to have fun with us, and that is my favorite one. We also have kind of seasonal events that we put on throughout the year for our residents. We have previously done an Easter egg hunt, wine tasting in the fall. We also like to do a holiday party as well. Those are the main things as far as like resident events that we do, but something that I think is a really underrated way to ensure we have good resident retention is making our residents feel at home. When they come into the office and they need something, we are always available to help them, whether it's something as small as tech support or as big as, figuring out their lease contract, when would be, the best time to renew, any price differences, etc. I think just always being available to help the residents is huge.
How do you keep your team motivated?
So like I mentioned, I've actually been the leasing consultant, the assistant, and the community manager. So I feel for me, I am not just a manager that sits behind the desk and tells people what to do. I am very active. I will go outside and replant plants. I will be maintenance. I don't think that I'm above doing anything on the property, regardless of what it is. So for me, I think that in itself motivates everybody to want to work harder. When they see me doing, whatever needs to be done, I think that is I think it just kind of makes everybody feel like a team, that I'm not just, a dictator behind a desk. I think that just motivates everybody to want to do the most for the better of the team and for Southern Pine.
How do you engage your residents to be involved in the community?
So we actually have done a couple of fundraising events. We did one previously in the fall where we did a car wash to raise money for breast cancer and the Riverside Foundation. We will also be doing one coming up in the summer as well. So I think that getting people to participate in not only things around the community, like Southern Pine, but also that support our local community. We wanted to do a fundraiser for the SPCA, the local SPCA, so that is kind of a way to keep residents informed and also helping out the community.
What makes your community stand out from the competition?
I think number one, the way that Southern Pine was designed, it is just stunning. Right when you pull up, right when you walk through our community, from our resort style swimming pool to the grand staircase at the front of the community, that right away is just, for me, I think it's just jaw dropping. But what also stands out, I think, is when you walk in, it feels like a home. When you walk in our clubhouse, it feels like somewhere you can be. When you walk in our model, it feels like somewhere you can call home. And I think that is what people are looking for. People are looking for somewhere to call home, and you get that right when you walk into Southern Pine.
How do you receive and process maintenance requests?
So our residents actually have a couple different ways that they can put in maintenance requests. They are more than welcome to either stop by or call the office and we can put it in for them. We also have a Southern Pine app that you can download and put in service requests through that app. And then we also have a resident portal for desktop users, if they don't prefer the app, that they can put in a maintenance request through the portal that way.
What is the average time to turn an apartment?
Turning an apartment takes 5 business days between our vendor scheduled and our maintenance staff going in there to complete an apartment turn. We are looking at 5 business days each time.
How does the maintenance team stay organized?
I think the maintenance staff stays organized by teamwork, truly. I think the office communicating, frequently with the maintenance staff. I think maintenance staff themselves communicating. We also do have a huge board, which has a calendar that is kept in the maintenance shop that they list out what dates, who, which vendors, which, maintenance staff, whether our housekeeper, etc., is going into the apartment. So I think that helps keep them organized as well. But I think communication is key, whether it's from us in the office to maintenance, and just keeping that line of communication open is really going to make sure that there's, no issues, no bumps in the road, and everything moves smoothly. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day.